I start by spraying Oi's all-in-one milk all throughout my hair. It helps detangle and acts as a heat protectant after I make sure I comb it all through. For added heat protection, I use the Milu hair shield and make sure I spray it all through and then comb it. I follow it with a relaxing moisturizing fluid. I focus this more around my hairline and my ears. Those are my more fragile bits that tend to get fuzzy. I have quite fine hair, so I use a volume boosting mousse. I use about a golf ball size in the palm of my hand. You want to make sure you work it in your hand and get rid of some of that foam before dispersing it evenly into the hair. I focus it mainly on my roots here. Make sure I comb it through, find my part. And then I use just a tiny bit more for the crown area of my head, and whatever's left over I'll disperse throughout the rest. Now for the blow drying, you're going to want to blow dry with a concentrator end, so that's the skinny little nozzle. You'll want to section your hair. I did so just above my ears. I find the easiest brush to get volume with is a big round brush. The key to this is making sure you're lifting the hair at the root. So I'll get the ends a little more dry first, and that's when I'll start lifting the root area up. The higher you lift it up, the more volume you'll get. And the key to keeping the volume is to give it a cool shot to cool the hair back down, so it'll set it into place. Laughing at my little curl at the end there. Moving on to the next section can get a little tricky as you already have hair below that's dry and it likes to get tangled. So I would recommend picking up the wet pieces first, brushing your brush through them, and then start the blow dry. Again, you'll want to lift at the roots and make sure the ends are dry and hit it with a cool shot. I'll do this all around my head until we get to the top. This is where my crown area starts to split. I've got a bit of a wicked whirl in the back, so I will make sure that I dry that first as it sets it in the place that I need it to be instead of it splitting throughout the day. for the final section, I'm still going to section out just the last little bit of the crown area that's wet, and I'll leave this for last as it just works the best for me. Section that out of my way, and then I'll attack the front bits. So again, same thing, you want to lift your hair and dry the ends, and then I attack the roots. So in the front, I also have a cowlick. I use this to my advantage when I want volume. Instead of trying to make it flat, I lift that right up and it helps give me wicked volume. For the crown piece, I'll give it a bit of a rough blow dry, and then I'll pick it up with my hands and place it into my brush where I need it instead of fighting with the rest of my hair and getting tangled. The smoother you brush it, the smoother the blow dry will be. So here, because it's difficult, you can place the brush right on top of your head and just pull up while you're blow drying. For the rest of the blow dry, I go through and just make sure it's all smooth and connected and there's no weird lumps or bumps. And I hit it all with a cool shot while bringing the brush through it all.